Did WiX infringe on the WordPress trademark through their You Deserve Better marketing campaign? On 5 April 2021, a number of high-profile WordPress users took to Twitter and to the public marketing channel for WordPress.org on Slack to point out that WiX had sent them expensive Boise noise-cancelling headphones in a package from WP, commonly understood as an acronym for WordPress in the community. The WordPress Foundation is registered and headquartered in the United States. However, WiX is incorporated and headquartered in Israel. This means that we need to look at whether any international treaties apply. We can quickly dispense with the Nice Agreement, to which the United States and Israel are both contracting parties. WordPress and WiX both operate in the same market and would fall under the same goods and services classifications. It is possible that WordPress may very well qualify as a famous mark, which would entitle it to protection in all of the Nice categories, in at least as far as the United States is concerned. Next, we consider the Madrid Agreement and the associated Madrid Protocol, to which the United States and Israel are contracting parties. This treaty basically makes it easier to register a worldwide trademark, or more precisely, to register a trademark in multiple countries, since a worldwide trademark does not exist. Again, we can dispense with these treaties fairly quickly, as it appears clear that WordPress would enjoy trademark protection in both countries, and in most other countries throughout the world. That brings us to the Paris Agreement. No, not the climate one, the other one. Among other obligations, contracting states are required to protect indicators of source or designations of origin and to take steps to prevent unfair competition. Trademark law is primarily designed as a means of consumer protection, to protect from confusion in the market when it comes to the source of goods and services. Trademarks are also a form of intellectual property, creating a form of limited legal monopoly that allows brands to protect their markets and also to manage their brand reputation from counterfeits or knockoffs. So, was there legitimate confusion? The plain white box did reportedly have WiX as the return address. The package was wrapped in grey paper with a note that says "Top Secret, for your eyes only" from WP. When the package was opened, there was a note that asks the recipient to hear WP out, with a QR code, stuck to a pair of very expensive headphones. However, WP is not a registered trademark for the WordPress Foundation, and anyone is allowed to use it. That having been said, one still can't commit fraud, unfair competition, or engage in prohibited advertising practices, but we won't be discussing those elements in this video. So, what about the video? The character is identified to the viewer by, "Hey, WordPress here." He is not identified by name, nor is it someone who is known to the WordPress community, like Matt Mullenweg. The character seems to be WordPress personified. There seems to be no reason why anyone who received a pair of headphones would reasonably believe that this person on screen is an authorized representative for the WordPress Foundation or the community project. The second element is the WordPress logo on WordPress's blazer. This does appear to be the WordPress logo. However, WordPress logos are available from the WordPress.org swag store at 30 cents each, so anyone can wear one, regardless of their activity on or their authority over the project. There does not seem to be any reason to believe that anyone who is associated with the project would believe that someone wearing a jacket with a WordPress logo would make them an authorized representative. Furthermore, the market can be assumed to be relatively sophisticated. Checking the HTML source code on the secret update domain would quickly reveal WiX as the source of the embed. The WiX logo even appears as the browser tab icon. Thus far, it seems that only one recipient may have been genuinely confused for more than the few minutes it would take to investigate as to the source of the goods. One person, the one who reports that he has not used WordPress in 10 years, being confused does not seem to prove market confusion as to the origin. The United States, in line with the regard in which she holds her First Amendment, recognizes fair use for trademarks for the purposes of commentary and criticism. Various elements of the video, such as WiX trashing me, as opposed to a more measured response about the community, the code, or the project, saying that the WordPress character does not normally address the recipients unless there's an update or an error, or clearly feign confusion as to the name of the viewer, all seem to make it clear that the video is parody. While, as always, none of this constitutes professional advice of any sort, it seems highly unlikely that WordPress would prevail on a trademark claim. So why would WiX act in such a seemingly bizarre manner? That is for another video. In the meantime, here's the first WiX video, so that you can make up your own mind.
Hey, WordPress here with a top secret message. Now look, usually I don't address you with my problems unless it's an urgent update or an error. But this time, it's not just my problem, it's our problem. You see, apparently, WiX is coming out with a campaign trashing me. Yeah, I know, WiX. Anyway, I just want you to know it's totally fake news, completely bogus. They're just spreading lies because they're jealous of our relationship. I mean, sure, we've had our ups and down times, but heck, you just might be the most important user I've ever had, Mike. Sarah. Sorry, exhausted memory. I have so many users, I kind of get mixed up. Anyway, just giving you a heads up, huh?